Only on Christ 17 TV, back upside Joe head with another one. Tonight. You know what? I was thinking about rapping. Rappers from my time when I was growing up as a kid. And let me tell you this. On some real shit, these kids will never know what it was to grow up as a kid with a Too Short cassette tape, okay? A Too Short cassette tape could get your ass beat, grounded for a month, beat and grounded, or one of your friends would steal the cassette. Because there's never going to be a rapper ever in the future to come again like Too Short. Too Short's the most, I'm going to say, the one rapper out of all the rappers that if your grandmama or your mama caught you when you was a kid, 10, 12 years old, playing Blowjob Betty or Freaky's Tales, you was getting your ass fucked up. I'm giving Too Short his flowers now. You remember having the cassette? It was like a beige white tape, cuss words. Life is too short. When he's right by the grave's little thing and it says Sucker MC. I'm telling you, you guys don't know nothing. I mean, who can make a song called Blowjob Betty famous where motherfuckers in their 40s know the word by word and will sing the whole shit? Blowjob Betty. Man, bust the nut and killed the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But Too Short was one of the best slow rappers that really, you can't call him a MC, but he really is an MC. Too Short used to spit game all the way back when I was a kid, when his teeth was all fucked up. Freaky Tales, Don't Fight the Feeling, with Forte. Even to Shorty the Pimp album, The Ghetto. Even kids, even my son and his friends know the words to The Ghetto. It's different. When you grew up on something like Show, and let me blaze this up real quick. For a motherfucker to make the word bitch famous is crazy. Motherfucking call a bitch and she don't be offended because it's Too Short saying it. But I'm saying when I was growing up, I remember my grandma was gone and I was staying at her house for the summer. I had the white tape, the beige tape or white tape, and I was playing cuss words. And if you know cuss words, that song is like 8 minutes long and it's filled with cuss words. And I remember I was in my room playing the old school stereo that would shake the whole house. If you know, you fucking know. So, I was in the room and thought she wasn't coming back for like 2 hours because she wanted to play cards with her friends. And my grandma was probably, she's probably about in her 70s then. So I'm playing it and I'm like, I want to say 13 tops. And I'm playing this shit loud as hell and I'm playing cuss words. And when she came in my door, the part that was playing was Ask Your Wife, Nancy Reagan. I know she spit that game. She's licked my dick up and down like it was corn. Man, when my grandma came in there, she fucking slapped the shit out of me. She wanted that tape. So what I did is I stopped the thing, and you know how you have two sides, right? I took the other side and gave her that tape. It was like a mixtape. And she fucking pulled out the shit and tore it up and threw that shit in the trash. I didn't give her the white tape though, because as a kid, you might have to find a grown up to buy you that tape because of the little thing that said parental advisory. You remember that? If you old school, you know parental advisory. That means you ain't supposed to hear this shit, little motherfucker. I mean, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. She came in, she slapped the shit out of me. She said, "Give me that shit." And my grandma don't cuss. But since I was playing cuss words, grandma had to cuss. She was ready to bust my motherfucking ass. So from now on, when I played that tape, I never played it in the radio. I played it in the headphones. I mean, I'm in the car and I'm trying to play it as low as I can, riding with my grandma. I mean, even my mom. And see, my mom cool. She ain't tripping like that. She know I be hearing shit like that. But when she heard Too Short, she said, "I see why your grandma was mad." Because she didn't like that nasty talking either. I mean, Too Short is a cold motherfucker. Freaky Tales. I mean, you got Blowjob Betty, Don't Fight the Feeling, City of Dope, and all he talking about is fucking, pimping, hoeing, bitch, bitch, make me rich. I mean, it's crazy, man. Too Short is the one rapper that got my ass whooped for hearing his music. I mean, I had NWA, I had Ice Cube, I had all kind of shit. But Too Short, it was nothing like Short Baby. You guys know the new shit like Blow the Whistle and that shit. But when I was growing up, we had the Freaky Tales, we had Cuss Words, and then he had some albums down the line, Cocktails. I mean, he had some shit that if you was a little kid and your mama was like a church lady or she didn't cut no slack, your pops too, you would get your ass fucked up. And that is without a fucking doubt. The shit I grew up on was different than what these kids growing up on now. There will never ever be another rapper like Show Dog. And I'm gonna tell you this. Straight the fuck up. There ain't never gonna be shit like that. And I just want to give Too Short his flowers because that was a big part of my childhood. Was him. I mean, it was different. Don't Fight the Feeling. Can I ask you a question? Do you like to fuck? Oh, you don't want me to talk to you like that? Would you like to make love down the street? Stop. Young Tender, would you be mine? Man, I'm telling you, there was nothing like Show, man. So for you youngsters now who think, oh yeah, you got real good music, you don't know. Good music will get your ass whooped. Good music will get your cassette snatched, ripped out, and thrown in the trash. Now that's good ass music. Now if you don't know about that kind of shit, I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you can't even play that shit around anybody mama. Cause they gonna look at you like, what the fuck is this? Cause I mean, Too Short talk nasty as fuck, man. That's where everybody learned the word bitch and made it sound cool. Biatch! You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the days, man. I remember the days. Before I was drinking beer, I was knocking Too Short. Before I had my first, like, real beer, I was a little motherfucker playing Show. There was nothing like Too Short, baby. And it's crazy because it was like you was being bad because you had to sneak around to play your Show tape. You couldn't play it when certain motherfuckers is home. You had to wait till everybody gone, and then you could play it as loud as you want. But the one time, my grandma, she came in there and it was playing cuss words, talking about, ask your wife, Nancy Reagan, I know she spit that game. She came, man, oh my, man, I'm telling you, that song is so old. so long. I used to be singing that shit word for word at like 12 years old. At like 12. And walking to school with short on. I mean, that was the kind of tape where people would try to steal your cassette because some kids couldn't even get to buy it because no adult was gonna buy them that shit. And you go to certain record stores, motherfuckers not selling you that record, that cassette. Don't fight the feeling. You know what I'm saying? Shit is different, man. These times and these days is different. People would have banned Too Short these days if he came out the way he came out in the 80s. I'm telling you. There'd be no way. You can't even say certain words he said then. Frisco Dyke, I mean, just all kind of shit. I mean, they would get offended. Everybody's sensitive now. And Too Short, he didn't give a fuck if you didn't like it. There was certain states he couldn't even perform in. That's how bad his lyrics were. And I loved it. Anything that everybody else thought was bad, I liked it because I was a bad kid. I wanted to knock that show shit. You feel me? I wanted to meet Blowjob Betty and get toe off. I mean, no lie. That's how the shit was. I mean, Too Short is still dropping music. E40 is still dropping music. The Bay Area has a lot of legends nobody talks about, period. I'm going to tell you the real shit, though. The godfather of this whole shit, Too Short is the godfather by far. Nobody else, to me, can take his place. He's the king of Oakland. He's the king of the West Coast to me. And nobody albums will get banned from people's houses, get your ass whooped, get you thrown out the house, get you put out the car like Too Short album would. You put on that show with somebody mama in the car, in the crib, man, forget about it, man. You about to be walking home. You about to be kicked out the house. You ain't getting no ride home. You gonna have to walk in the rain, snow, sleep, whatever the shit is, because Short Dog, baby, is gonna get you fucked over. But hey, I love that album. I love all the albums, and Short Dog is the man. So I gotta give Short Dog his flowers. Too Short, to me, is probably the only rapper ever that got me my ass beat. That got me, like, talked to in a whole different way, like I needed help. Like, they thought I was such a bad kid because I was playing Too Short. And his lyrics, cuss words, Blowjob Betty. I mean, the whole cuss words. If you don't know, and you a youngster, go look up Too Short cuss words and see if I'm lying. And see if you can play that around your mama, your aunties, your grandmother. You're going to get thrown out the crib at a grown age. I'm just being real with you. So this is Christ 17 TV. Had a few drinks. Was knocking some short. I was thinking. I remember, man, I had to sneak and play this shit. Until I got to like 15, and then my mom was like, well, shit, you already smoking weed and shit, you drinking. I guess you could be hearing it. But she didn't want me to play the songs while she was, you know what I mean, inside the crib. I didn't play this shit because I didn't want to disrespect my mother. You know what I'm saying? Playing shit like that and having my mom here or my little bro, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But when she left, I'm knocking that shit all the way to the top. To the top, and it don't stop. So with that being said, man, this is Christ 17 TV. Shout out Too Short, one of my favorite childhood rappers of all time. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. And I might do a part 2 to this. A part 2, because Too Short was a big, big part of my childhood. Hip-hop wise, rap wise, music wise, getting my ass whooped wise. I mean, I used to have Too Short tape got stolen one time. Got the shit again. Then it snapped. Rewinding it, it got stuck in the thing. I'm trying to take it out. My mom actually fixed the tape, or like some kind of tape. Again, same radio joint, snapped my shit, so I had to go buy another one. So I had to buy that shit like 3 times. No fucking lie. But guess what? When an album like that is outlawed in states where he can't even perform the shit, and your grandma gonna try to whoop your ass and snatch your tape, and everybody's mom is like, yo, what the fuck is that? You know you got a banger. So, on Christ 17 TV, Friday night, November 1st, having a few drinks, and I thought I would give y'all some game real quick. Throwback of what I grew up on, Too Short, whenever I came to California for the summer, which was every summer I used to come see my grandmother. I got the tape from one of my childhood friends. His name was Felix. Felix the Cat, okay? And he played it. And he got me a copy of it. And I took that shit back. I started playing the shit, and from there, it was over with. So thank everybody for watching this. I had a few drinks, feeling real nice, and like I tell you all the time, I'm Christ 17 TV, baby, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Too Short, cuss words. That song gets your ass whooped. Still, to this day, as a grown man, if you go play that shit around your grown mama. Catch you on the flip side, player.